I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House. We're in Harlem to tour a custom penthouse with a roof terrace that has something for everyone. And an architectural gem that seamlessly incorporates nature into its design. We visit a Charleston townhome that pays homage to the building's rich history. Plus a sleek oceanfront stunner in Laguna Beach. But first, we are in Brentwood for a modern reimagining of a mid-century classic.
When you really need to get somewhere in a hurry and beat all that traffic, this house features an integrated quadcopter landing pad.
Welcome to Open House. Today I'm coming to you from this spectacular mansion on New York's Upper East Side, just steps from Central Park. Opulent is the key word with this place, and you get a sense of that opulence from the sidewalk with its classically inspired limestone facade. It continues as you enter into the reception gallery and through each of its 6 floors. The home is filled with a refined touch at every turn. Multiple formal and informal living spaces allow for grand entertaining, both inside and out, on one of its many terraces. The full-floor master suite is a regal ode to luxurious living. Oh, and did I mention the basement level? There you'll find a resort-style fitness center decked out with both massage and steam rooms, a swimming pool, and a gym. There's even another entertainment area down there with a wet bar for year-round pool parties. It's just one of the many surprises that this approximately 13,000 square foot New York classic has to offer. Let's kick things off in the Brentwood section of Los Angeles. Developer Rick Perkins took a mid-century modern home and completely reimagined it for today's living while paying homage to its distinct architectural roots. The multiple entertaining areas seamlessly integrate the outdoors, and walls of sliding glass frame beautiful views of Los Angeles from virtually every area of the home. It also happens to be an art collector's dream home. See for yourself.
Hi, I'm Rick Perkins from Perkins Development Group, and we're standing in front of the Starview Estate. Now, I took this project on in 2016 to modernize, expand, and update this amazing structure and bring it back to its former glory. It features 6 bedrooms, 7.5 baths. You know what? Let me just show you. You walk through the front door, and right to the left, we have this beautiful built-in piece of art, which is an atrium that is open to the outside. The dining room's right off of the atrium, and what's cool about the dining room is when there's a stormy night and it's raining outside, you get to see that rain come down through the open section of the atrium into your house. To the right of the dining room is the wine room. What makes the wine room special is that there is a wine dispenser in there that keeps 4 bottles of wine under argon gas, so when you open a special bottle and you want your friends to have a sip, they can do that a month later. Adjacent, we have the great room, and it is great. Let's start with the kitchen. The professional appliance package works well with the warm wood cabinetry and the Calcutta Fendi marble. What's nice about that island is all of your friends can sit down and watch someone cook and hang out in the kitchen. It really gives it a nice warm feel. And just on the other side, there's a really cool family room. One of the special features of that room is the mid-century modern laser-cut panel wall. It's a really cool geometric wall which separates the staircase from that family room and really kind of brings the house back to its mid-century modern roots. Welcome to the upstairs master suite. This is literally your own private resort. This giant picture window with monolithic glass and 0 corner allow you to see from the Getty all the way to downtown. And you could probably see the art inside the Getty from here. This suite features a huge walk-in closet that's bigger than most family rooms and an amazing bath with another piece of monolithic glass right in front of the tub so you could bathe and watch the entire universe. Even though this master suite is its own work of art, let's head downstairs where you can walk through your own art gallery. After walking through the gallery, we find ourselves on the lower level. Here, you can screen your latest project with a client, shoot a game of pool with all your friends, or have your personal trainer over so you can get a great workout in. And after you finish all that, you can practice your swing on the chipping range. Now let's go up to the pool. One of the most amazing features of this property is this huge 5,000 square foot pool terrace. This truly is the definition of California indoor-outdoor living. Here, you can take a dip in the pool, which has its really cool original mid-century modern shape, but also has an added Baja shelf and a jacuzzi. When you're done with your swim, you can towel off and enjoy one of the many seating areas on this huge terrace. And when you really need to get somewhere in a hurry and beat all that traffic, this house features an integrated quadcopter landing pad. Thanks so much for taking the time to walk through our latest masterpiece with me. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.
A quadcopter landing pad is definitely not something we see every day. Talk about making a grand entrance. Coming up next, we are in idyllic Laguna Beach. We'll see you in just a few. Welcome back to Open House. Now we're in Laguna Beach, California at a beautiful home that's truly at one with its idyllic oceanfront location. This contemporary residence blends sleek ultra-modern angles and fixtures with organic materials for a one-of-a-kind design aesthetic that manages to be both soothing and exhilarating.
Hi, Tim Smith, Coldwell Banker Previews International. Today we're going to preview one of my favorite homes on California's coastline. Welcome to 992 Oceanfront in Laguna Beach, California. The home measures 4,400 square feet, 3-bedroom, 4.5 bath, and whitewater views from almost every turn. It's clean, it's sexy, and offers the ultimate in Southern California lifestyle. The innovative design of this carefully curated home blends crisp angles, unique architectural elements, and an alluring courtyard at its core to create a modern masterpiece on the sand. The first thing you'll notice when you walk in the house is the wow factor of the lower level. Here on this level, you'll find a media room as well as the executive office with views that extend over the infinity and zero edge pool. Literally, no matter where you are in this house, there's something captivating to look at. Between the pool, the floating staircase, the juxtaposition of the materials, or the ocean, you never stop appreciating the thought that went into building this pristine estate. To have a pool and a spa in the center courtyard of an oceanfront in this location is unheard of. But the best part is the master, which we're headed to next. When it's time to retreat from all of life's distractions, there's no better master suite for the job. The deck spans the width of the bedroom and adjacent bathrooms so that you have views from anywhere within the suite. Watch the sunrise and sunset from the standalone tub or cozy up with a book next to the fireplace. The truth is, you'll never want to leave this space. But if you do, downstairs is the destination. The great room with integrated kitchen sets the stage for refined beachside entertaining. A gourmet kitchen, dining, and living area flow seamlessly to a huge deck with private stairs to the sand so that you never miss a moment. The entire house is fit with the highest quality materials and technology. Spanish limestone floors, Lompoc stone walls, custom Pogan pole cabinetry, designer light fixtures, and of course, premium appliances here in the kitchen. But we've spent enough time inside, let's go down to the beach. Just when you think this place couldn't get any better, consider the location. World famous surfing outside and minutes from downtown. This is the ideal place to spend the winter, the summer, or every day of the year. Hey, thanks so much for joining us on our tour today of 992 Oceanfront. It's the epitome of Southern California coastal living. Look forward to seeing you next time.
That home was the epitome of resort-style living. Coming up right after the break, we are in Charleston, South Carolina to check out a unique home personally designed by its owner. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Open House. Now we're in Charleston, South Carolina for a look at a restored property designed by its owner, developer and hotelier John Dewberry. The historical home was completely reimagined to pay tribute to its past, incorporating many original details in its design. The result is a home that feels sophisticated but never precious, both inside and out. John takes us on a tour.
Hi, I'm John Dewberry, a developer, preservationist, and welcome to my home here in Charleston, South Carolina. It's a pre-revolutionary home, first built in 1770. And about 2003, we decided that we would take the home back to 1770. Most everything was approved by myself before we actually put it in the home. So come on in and let's take a look. Right off the foyer to your left, what most people refer to as their living room, we refer to it as our music and art room. We have a Steinway piano that was signed by Van Cliburn, and then we have many art pieces here, some with color, but many charcoals because I like the minimalist value of those. When we bought the home, it had actually been a grocery store for over 100 years. And people all over Charleston have these great stories about getting their first beer or stealing candy from Pete's. These were 14-foot floor to ceiling. So we raised the floor 2 feet here, had to change the windows and bring those up, went and got beveled glass from Germany and rebuilt all of the fireplaces, which was one of the toughest tasks. It gives a real strong nod to the era which this home is from. In a main dining room, we made it a little bit more casual. This table you can see is from Brazil and looks like it's been beat up because it's old. You can be comfortable having pizza on this dining room table, or you can have caviar and champagne. I like a lot of presidents, but one of my favorite presidents is George Washington, and I have this unsigned Gilbert Stuart. And then, of course, the 2 hunt boards on both sides of the room are actually both from the Revolutionary area that this home was built, as is this French wallpaper that is from the 1770s as well. The kitchen house was the biggest preservation project of the entire house, which was an enormous one in of itself. When I purchased the house, there was actually a second floor, an in-law suite. I decided I wanted to make this one big, enormous volume. If you look around, you'll see the different colors of stucco and brick. We did the same technology that they did back in the 1770s in terms of creating this tabby, which is Portland cement and oyster shell. You also see the hurricane rods. They're not just for show, as you'll see in some folks' house. These are actually holding these walls up. We like to use each room of the house, and we certainly get a great deal of use out of the kitchen. We like to sit here and read by the fireplace, have the coffee with the dogs. We also wanted to make the island a place where we could commune, so you can see we have a long row here of 8 chairs, or you can head outside to our meeting street courtyard and dine al fresco. And speaking of al fresco, let's go see the main courtyard. One of the things really special about Charleston is our gardens. We brought in bluestone, which is used throughout Charleston, but our lines are a little more linear. You can see our marble table here in the back, and of course then we fluffed it up with beautiful landscaping. Okay, let's go back into the house and take a look at the second floor. Now we're in the cypress room, really probably my personal favorite in the entire house. I spend a lot of time here reading, smoking an occasional cigar. The walls in here are from the pre-revolutionary era. We're not exactly sure how old, but probably 250 to 300-year-old cypress wood. I elected to peel the paint off of the wall and give it a flecked look. You'll see a lot of juxtaposition in this room of old and new. Of course, the 13-star flag, as well as 2 18th century leather chairs, juxtaposed against a modern sofa, a modern ottoman. We spend most every night here before retiring to the bedroom. And this is our bedroom. And one of the many influences is from the Caribbean. And so this bed here is from Jamaica, and these 2 chairs here are campaign chairs from Barbados. In this room, unlike the cypress room, we actually kept the paint intact and went over it with an antique white. Through the French doors is our bathroom suite. We have a huge tub that I put in the middle of the room so I can lounge in there and open up the French doors and smoke a cigar. I was never formally trained, so I don't know what you're not supposed to do or supposed to do. So when the designer showed me two great 1950s Minx chairs, I said, those are going in my bathroom. In a city as old as Charleston, it is clear that preservation is tantamount. So thanks for stopping by and allowing us to share our preserved pre-revolutionary home.
The great thing about that home is that you can feel its history at every turn. And come to think of it, you can say the same for Charleston. So has anything on today's show inspired you to change things up in your own home? Well, we've got you covered with curated decor on Amazon. Check it out at amazon.com/shop/openhousetv. Coming up next, we are in Connecticut to explore the serene creation of award-winning architect Jim Cutler. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we are with renowned architect Jim Cutler. Though based in the Pacific Northwest, Jim has designed projects all over the world. One of his newest is this unique Connecticut residence. This home typifies his approach to design. It actually embraces the bucolic surroundings into its physical plan, making it not just in nature, but of nature. See for yourself.
I'm Jim from Cutler Anderson Architects, and welcome to Connecticut. We discovered that there was a bit of a low spot that was a little bit wet, and that if we organized the building correctly, we might be able to impound water. When you look out at the exterior of the building, out the windows, is a siding that's rot resistant, it's cypress. Different woods, because they have grown up in different ecosystems, have different capabilities. You don't want to torture a material by using it in the wrong place for the wrong use. After you've taken the pond in, you turn a little bit to your right, and there's this very long hall. And the hallway is an invitation into a series of experiences. The first one being a small bridge, again, literally crosses over the pond so you can experience it where it's on both sides of you. And then we bring you into the living room. Then if you've come here for dinner, you sit at a dining table where it has the broad view of the meadow to the south, but to your north, there's a single picture window that looks back into the pond. In the bedroom wing of the house, we have a master suite and two children's bedrooms. They're divided up in such a way that the parents, who will be here long after the kids grow up and move away, have the best view looking out over the meadow. But the children's rooms are also located and placed in such a way that they have beautiful views on one side into a forest and uphill meadow, and the other into these gorgeous linden trees with curved branches, almost like looking into a sculpture. Thank you for coming, and I hope that this project has helped you to see that there is a way to live on this planet and coexist with other living systems.
That serene home really captures Jim's approach, and he used the same aesthetic for Bill and Melinda Gates' home in Medina, Washington. Coming up next, we are in Harlem for a look at a huge home perfect for entertaining inside and out. Welcome back to Open House. Now we're in Harlem, New York for a look at a modern and airy penthouse just north of Central Park. With 11-foot ceilings and 4 exposures, this light-filled abode has the feel of a townhouse in the sky.
Hi, I'm Jerry Butler with the Corcoran Group. Welcome to Harlem. With 5,800 square feet of interior space and a private roof deck terrace spanning 4,000 square feet, this is truly a townhouse in the sky, but without all the steps. It is both intimate and spacious. Let's get started. This is the entertainment wing of the house. Through these pocket doors is the living room, the focal point of which is the wood-burning fireplace, one of 2 in this apartment, and the 11-foot ceilings make it destined for entertaining on a grand scale. The kitchen is seamlessly designed with an oversized island, and there are 2 of everything, making it twice as much fun as your average kitchen. And the adjoining lounge is perfect for an intimate family meal or getting a little work done in the built-in home office. And the breakfast nook is flooded with light through its double exposure. Talk about eggs sunny side up. I know I told you there weren't a lot of stairs in this penthouse, but this is worth the climb. When I mentioned unique, I was talking about this roof deck. There's a basketball court, a trampoline, to say nothing of the 2 cabanas, fully equipped kitchen and dining area, and a spot for the little ones, if you have a little one named Spot. And take a look at these views. As you can see, this penthouse is like no other. Although just steps from Central Park and minutes away from Midtown Manhattan, you'll still feel like you're a world away. I hope you enjoyed the tour.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?